did.
Okay. Yeah, he
Uh,
said he's doing great.
Great, great. Okay, okay. I just heard that he's saying that I'm going dead, man. I think that what's the meaning of dead? Okay. Kumar, are you ready to ask from your specifically Q card?
So Q card. First of all, we can start Q card or part one.
Yeah, yeah, it's up to you if you wanted to say to ask you part one or part three. It's depending on you. So if you are, so I will ask you some question from you before going to part two. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. What kind of profession are related to giving information to other?
And I guess there are lots of activities to provide information. For example, the customer care relationship, customer care. More and more clients to know various kinds of information, for example, product or their inquiry, various kinds of things. They always how to knowing information from these services. So I guess this kind of things.
Okay. Do people trust the information online?
It depends which you will get in the proper site. I mean, the trustworthy site. It's absolutely reliable to go get this kind of information. Otherwise, there are lots of fake or untrustworthy sites in the online available. But it's depends on you. You will getting into the reliable sources. You will be get more valuable information.
Okay. Do you think it's better to spend money or save money?
Sorry, I didn't catch your sounds clearly. Would you say please again?
Do you think it is better to spend money or save money?
Sell money,
Save, S-A-V-E, save.
save
Spend
money,
or save.
or save money. So I guess both are really important for everybody, because if you will get any troublesome situation or tricky environment to get you more money. For example, you are suffered unaccidentally injured, and you will need money to recover this situation. On the other hand, it's in the which are really sufficient and available money, or kept up their got their the ancestors period. So it should be better and you will getting the developed country. They haven't not to save or say waste their money for the various kinds of education or medical treatment or something like that. So they haven't take to save money. They have to usually use their money on a museum.
Okay. How do parents teach children to respect people?
Sorry.
How do parents teach children to respect parents, to respect people?
And the family is the first organization to learn their children in a proper way to respect even their expression or gesture, their activities motivates. So parents can play a vital role to improve their character or respect the other people. If the children don't proper respect to the elders or their neighbors, they will be the in near future they will get absolutely the back gear. They haven't proper survive in the any kind of situation. So I guess people have parents should be played a vital role to improve their children to obey the other people, the elders or teachers or other senior citizens.
Okay. Do outdoor activities help children?
Uh, Various kinds of activities to learn or fostering the children's capability boosting up their innate mood and thoughts. It's a one kind of sense of mental stability, like as the cooperative the other kids. They have played, gossiping, or interact with each other, various kinds of playing games like the hide and seek or chess or football. So various kinds of activities they have increase their capability to interact or assimilate the other children or as well as the other people in our society.
Okay, this is the last question in terms of part one. Do exercise help the people, or especially the children?
I guess absolutely. It can brings you always their sense of mental satisfaction as well as their physical strength. Without any physical or outdoor activities, they are stuck in their apartments within feeling lonely or sometimes they are feeling down. And it always help the children to boosting up their mental strength to playing various kinds of sports or exercise in indoor or outdoor. So I guess exercise is really helpful to the children to keep fit their mind, and sometimes it brings them fit as a fiddle. So obviously exercises really helps the children to boost up their mental, physical or strength as well.
Okay, now our part one is over. So I am going to ask you part two question. Are you going to ask me part one question?
Okay, I will add some questions on part one. So are you ready to deliver your speech?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So do you like taking photo?
I don't like photography, but whenever there are some such circumstances which is that compel me to take a photo, when there is a spectacular view, I capture that view, and as well as that when I'm submitting a documents to any government organization. For that, I need to submit my passport size picture. So, and that scenario, I have to do to take my picture.
Okay, so this is good. So what do you do the photo you take?
Where do I take a photo?
Do you do with photos you take?
Could you repeat the question? I didn't catch you because you.
Let me say you again. So what do you do with photos you take?
As I told you that whenever I submitting a documents for any job interview or any other types of documentation, I, I just take photo for that. As you know that it's the recommendation for submitting documents is a passport size photo. So usually I use or take photo for submitting a documents.
Okay, so this is great. So when did you take any memorizing photo recently?
Yes, I did. When my friend from Peshawar came to Swat, so together we go for a picnic spot like Malam Jaba and Gabin Jaba. But you know that the scenic beauty of Gabin Jaba, I am impressed very well. So I capture that moment in my camera so that it may be memorized, so that it may bring my memorization when I saw the photo in future.
Why do some people take photos for go outing?
Mostly people like photography and capture their photo and other to capture their enjoyment moment, their memorable uh, 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 picnic spots. So I think that's the reason that people capture the photo to capture the photo for two reasons. One is that capture the scene of the environment, and also to keep it in future for memorable purposes.
Okay. So next is, did you attend any photo exhibition?
Uh,
Did you attend any photo exhibition?
could you repeat the question?
Did you attend any photo exhibition?
No, I didn't attend any exhibition in my life, but I did attend an exhibition for a project that are related to my work. So I didn't attend any exhibition that is related to photography and photo taking, etc.
Okay. So I'm going change the another topic, part one, including two or three questions. I will ask you, how often do you go out with friends?
Mostly I go on a weekend with a friend, because you know that I'm doing my job and I have a lot of my friends, and this is the only I have time on a weekend. So I usually go with friends on a weekend to enjoy. Sometimes we go to nearby restaurant, and rarely we go to outside of district for picnic purposes, or as a tourist to other district like Islamabad, Lahore, or even to Karan.
Okay. So have you any close friend when you are studying at the school?
Yes, I have two or three close friends that are still my friend, and we were friends since from our school days. So together we studied at school and then in college and even and university. They are still in my classmate. So I have friends, and together we go for any places if we want. And you know that if we want to apply for some job, or even not job, but today we are practicing IELTS together so that we can pass the IELTS, and we have the same desire to go to specific country so that we can meet with each other and that foreign country too.
Okay. We have delivered your questioning answer. It's elaborately. So last but not the least question, following the part one, which is more important to you, friends or family?
I think both here, friend and family.
Yes. Which is more important to you, friends or family?
I think both have their own places, because we have to keep time for both. Family is also important, but friends is also important. Family is important for their house purposes or in relationship, but without friend, a life is not alive. So I think both are important in life, because to create a balance in life.
Yes, this is great. So you have done really well within two topics in part one. So are you jumping to the part two? I mean the Q card topic.
Okay, I will ask you the quick topic from you so that I can relax for 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay, hi guys. Let's welcome
And
Sishir before we move on. Is that okay? Sishir, are you there? Also, I want to give a quick feedback about your conversation there. You were talking about photo, memorable, or things like that. And I noticed, Pradeep, if you remember, you said memorizing photo or something like that. And I also remember Ibrar saying something like memorization. Did you remember?
We forgot just I don't remember, because which is our natural conversation, that what we saw is not remaining in our mind.
Okay, the reason I mentioned that is when you say for Pradeep, he said memorizing photo. I think you meant memorable photo or memorable photos. There's no
Yes,
way
yes.
you
It should,
can
it should
use
be
memorizing as,
memorable photo.
yeah. There's no way you can use memorizing as an adjective to a noun, because memorizing is an act, it's an action. Plus, I don't know why this word, the meaning changes when you depending on how you use it. For example, when Ebrar said memorization, I think memorization is the state of having memorized the, memorized, like remember. It's not the same as remember, but kind of related. And but it was supposed to be memorable photos instead of memorization, or memories, something like memories, to keep the memories. So I think you said memorization instead of saying memories. I can't remember exactly, but I noticed that it was not the appropriate using of the word. I know that one word can be, you can change it, let's say understand, understanding, understood, and they're kind of, yeah, your understanding becomes a noun, understand is a verb, and understanding can be also, okay, understanding can be both a noun and an adjective. For example, he is a very understanding person, or you can use it as a noun, as understanding. The meaning is different, okay, understanding the meaning and blah blah blah. So you are using understanding there as a noun, so I'm saying, like, instead of saying memorizing photo, how do you correct that, Pradeep?
It's a memorable photo.
Yeah,
It's a memorable photo.
yeah. Okay, and for example, Ebrar, how do you change memorization to, like, for example, about photos that worth remembering or worth keeping? How do you change?
Ma'am, your voice is broken.
Huh? Uh, hold on, because Sishir said I muted him, but I didn't mute him.
Madam, I didn't catch you what you asked from me. You know that your voice was broken too. To my side, I think it's either will be my internet issues or.
Can you understand what I'm saying, Pradeep? Like, is my voice breaking up?
Yes, 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 yes. I'm listening you clearly.
Oh, there you go. So it's not from my side, from my end. And also, Sishir is saying that I muted him. How can I mute someone? I don't know.
I
So,
think he himself mute.
I'm sorry?
He himself muted. So if he touch the mic, then he will be unmuted.
I don't know. How come? Let me see. Anyways, okay, let's continue. So memorization, memorizing, you have to be careful how to use it, but
Yes.
depending
Okay.
on the context. Okay, so I think that's just my feedback. And then now you can continue, guys.
Okay. Kumar, I'm going to ask you something. Go on, continue. Carry on.
So whose turn was that?
Madam, would
Now
you
it was
give a topic or we choose?
Any topic, like you can give cue cards to each other.
Hello, Ibrar.
Yes, yes, I'm listening to you.
I am going to give a topic to you.
No, first I will give you a cue card from you so that I can.
First of all, you will give me a cue topic, and I will deliver space within this topic within 2 minutes. Just you will.
I think that my internet is slow. That's why my voice is sometimes be not audible to you. Okay, so describe a job that you think is interesting. Describe a job that you think is interesting. What is it? What do you? Are you going to note it down?
Yes, yes, sir. I'm going to note it down. Just you will say, what is
Uh,
it?
Yes. What do you think it is interesting? How do you know it? And what necessary skill does it needs? So, do you know the topic?
Did you get the thing, project?
Yes, yes. I've got this point.
Okay. Okay. Your 1 minute time start now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, welcome, Sishir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your service.
That was a
Thank you.
journey
Yes, ma'am.
to log in. Okay, so we'll wait for the two of them that are having cue cards. And
Oh, Pradeep Kumar, your time is over.
Okay. Can I start now?
Yes, you should start.
So, I have chosen one interesting job that I have clarified about this. I guess it is cooking skill. So, I heard from one of my best friends who works as a master chef in an international restaurant in our country. So, I have learned a little bit about this from his, because he was an expert about it, and actually she did a lot of trained about the skillful training from some abroad countries, and that's why I have known a lots of from him. So when it comes to why I think it was an interesting, so there are several reasons about it. First of all, I would like to say that it's an a expert, like is the culinary skill, what kinds of food ingredients mix with them, and what items to mix in and all together to make delicious food. And secondly, I would say that serving process to the clients who are attending in these restaurants on cuisines, they have followed several rules and regulations to decorate their food items to serve them. So I guess at the end of the day, I think both of are really important to deliver their food as well making process as well as serving to the food lover to attend their restaurants. So that thing, I guess it was an interesting job, because they have always try to make a delicious food for their client, and sometimes they go to the abroad country, a foreign country, to train various skills about culinary skills. So that's why I guess it was an interesting job to do it. So at the final
Okay,
stage,
okay. Okay, you just spoke about 10 seconds and 2 minutes.
2 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys. Okay. So before I take Sishya, so Pradeep, you wait for a little bit. I'll take Sishya first. But before that, I want to give a quick feedback about Pradeep speaking. And you remember, Pradeep, we were talking about abroad and foreign countries and things like that. So I was like listening to you, but you use it again, the abroad country, but you change it because you
but
remember. Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
at that time I changed it foreign countries.
Yeah. Yeah. But earlier you also said abroad country. So I said, okay, I'm going to.
I
mention
again
that.
I
Yeah.
realized.
Oh, you remember I also said that don't expect that you change it like right away. Like the next day you speak and you can really like perfect it saying abroad or in a foreign country or foreign countries. I know that we keep repeating and then, oh, we remember, oh, it's not supposed to be this way. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for the effort. You are improving. That's really a good sign. That's really good.
Thank you very much from your feedback. It's
Okay.
excellent
Well,
feedback. Thank you very much.
okay. Okay, guys. So stand by. Let's take Sisha first. Okay, Pradeep, is it okay if you ask questions to Sisha? I don't know what do you prefer, Sisha? Do you want to take part 1 questions or cue card or part?
From my side, I have no problem to answer any kind of question.
Okay, so let's give Sisha part 3 questions. Yay! All right. So you can give 4 questions per day, and then we'll go back to Ebrar. We'll give him his cue card, and then we'll be back to Sishir, and we'll give him his cue card.
Okay. So nice to meet you, Shishir.
Thank you, Pradeep.
Yes. So do you like traveling?
I reckon, yes, I like traveling because of myriad reasons, especially traveling helps me to enjoy the natural or picturesque view of a place. And the same way, I would say it also helpful for me to remove my boredom from my inside. In the same way, I would say traveling is also a great source of experience gathering process.
Okay, so great. So actually, when did you go visit this kind of places?
Normally, I'm very much busy with my official activities, but I have a great passion about it, especially traveling or for going outing with my friends, especially. And I try to go outside for traveling, especially on the weekends, because I get some spare hours to spend with them. Especially, I would say in last month when I was also thinking about traveling or to make a outside trip, I have decided to go to Kuakata in my country, Bangladesh, which is also a sea beach, and it is also well known all over the world. So I have made a good travel or visit there.
So next is, do you visit alone or a group?
As a friendly person, no. I always try to make a good gathering with my friends, and whenever I feel that yes, I want to go outside for traveling, I don't leave my friends. Rather, I try to make a good company, make a good get together with them, and to I go to visit any place with my friends, because I think visiting a place with my friends is also more enjoyable than visiting alone.
No, fantastic. So which benefits from visiting? Which benefits
There
you
are
get?
there are numerous benefits of what I derive from traveling or visiting. Especially, first of all, I would say traveling is a great source of gathering information. When I go for visiting any place, I can gather experiences from the local foods, culture, as well as the societal situations, as well as their norms and values. And the same way, I would say it also a great source of mental pleasure, because when I go outside, I feel very much refreshment in myself. Even I can also share an experience from my side, when in last month, when I was also very much exhausted with my official activities, and it was also very tough for me to stay focused with my official activities. And suddenly I noticed that yes, if I go for visiting a place, then of course it can relieve my attention or mental stress. And according to my plan, just I went for a visit, and after coming back from the visit, I just got a great experience, and it was a great mental pleasure that I have derived from the visit.
Okay, that's great. You have a lots of experience for visiting. Okay, so have you ever visit any foreign countries?
I reckon yes. In 2006 and 2018, I have visited. In 2006, I have visited India, and in 2019, I have visited Malaysia, and 2018, I have visited China, along with Vietnam.
Okay, so thank you very much. I'm going to wrap up our part one session. So would you please say something about ma'am, Mira, please?
Sure. Okay. So Sishe, good job. Well done. You were using on the weekends, and I'm very impressed because sometimes me myself, I'm guilty with using the wrong preposition. Instead of saying on the weekends, I say in the weekends. But I'm trying to really, change that habit. So it's either on the weekends or at the weekends. That's the correct way to say it. And yeah, that's well done, Sisha. So I think that's all that I was gonna say. I wasn't paying attention that much because I was kind of like distracted also with my phone. Sorry, I'm doing
Okay.
some research on the phone.
And your feedback is always valuable for me, because I feel motivated, encouraged when I
Yeah,
get feedback from you.
and really, I can feel that you are more and more confident now than in the past. Well, you were also
Yes.
confident in the past, but now you're kind of your composure, your countenance. It's really like you know what you're saying, you know what you're doing. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so now let's go to Ibrar. It's his turn for a cue card. And guys, I'm so sorry, I have to leave. So you can use the platform and you can continue for as long as you have time. And yeah, so Sisha, is that okay if you give a cue card to Ibrar?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
And then Ibrar, I can just leave this. I can leave. It's not that I'm gonna leave the platform. I'm still here, but I'm doing something else. Is that okay?
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
No.
Okay, so I'm just here, and then I'll pop up before you finished. Okay.
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 I think Pradeep, you can give a cue card to Ibrar, because I have not the availability of the books. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you a cue card topic here to Ibrar. So Ibrar, are you ready to receive cue card topic?
Yes, yes.
So you will take some notes about it. Okay.
Okay.
So just bear with me. I will search for one topic. So your cue card topic is describe